Hi guys, Happy New Year, back in windy England, back from holiday, first garage session of 2020, in the middle of a purge fast, so I'm doing 24 hours in a brand new block of training. I'll explain it in my next video. In this video I'm going to talk about how to maintain your fitness when holidaying abroad or on vacation, and I hope you enjoyed the video guys. What up guys, so making serious sabbatical gains right now. Our first day of sabbatical, out living the dream, conforming to no one's rules, to no one's time scale, doing things on my own terms, and I'm going to hit my bucket list today. I'm going to change my bucket list to a sabbatical list because it's 30 days trying to get about 57 things done. I'm going to hit quite a few today. Kicking off one of the items on my bucket list, which was 12 Krispy Kreme donuts. So I went and bought 24, 12 for me and 12 for my missus to take into work. So absolutely balling. Not really, it's £1 for an extra dozen, so I got those. Today I'm going to be ticking all sorts off my bucket list. I was 5 minutes away from work, so I am part of a gym. I am actually, I've got a gym membership in Milton Keynes, so I'm going to go to that gym now for my second workout of the day. I'm going to hit whole body, maximum metabolic response, so that I can eat as many of these donuts today without causing too much of a calorie surplus. And then, yeah, moving on to the next. So 2 out of the way today. It's going to be eat 12 original glazed donuts and hit 2 workouts in one day. On to the workout. Unfortunately, this is the only footage I have of me working out in the commercial gym, actually walking to it, because I would judge anyone filming in the commercial gym, and it's not a kind of a place where I want to be setting up a tripod and a camera. I'd rather just hit my workout and then get out of there. So instead, I'll give you a bit of insight into this morning's workout in the garage gym, bringing it back to the foundations of what I'm about, working out in a garage with no one around to impress, and no one to use my equipment. So enjoy. So getting into the topic of the video, staying fit abroad when you're on holiday. So first of all, I want to start off by saying, if you haven't looked at my deload video, check that out, because what I'd say first of all is make sure your holiday falls on a deload. The reason why I say this is deloads are all about reducing the volume of your training, and when you go on holiday you're hoping to do so. Remember, you are on vacation. Although you want to fit in your training, you still want to reduce the volume massively. Moving on to the next element of staying fit abroad, and that is intensity. So in a nutshell, the higher the intensity, the lower the volume. So the higher the intensity, the shorter the workout. The harder the workout, but the shorter the workout. You want to keep training to a maximum of 15 to 20 minutes. The way you can do this is by supersetting, picking larger muscle groups, or by hitting a good old-fashioned HIIT style workout where you're looking at creating a metabolic demand rather than trying to hit muscle groups separately. One way to do this is by downloading Athlean X's Six Pack Promise app. It's just a 6-minute to 8-minute interval training style, working on core conditioning. There's a lot of prehab and rehabilitation workouts on there, all to do with core, working for 30 seconds, working for 60 seconds with 30 seconds rest, and it's a maximum of 9 minutes, so that's a great way to fit in your workouts abroad. Going back to the deload, thinking about when you're on holiday, you're spending time with your loved ones, you're spending time away. It's an opportunity to get into the parasympathetic state, so you don't want to be spending large proportions of your holiday training, so that's where intensity comes in. The next thing is your nutrition. Thinking about calories, you think about the day, you're very sedentary all day, you're sitting on a sun lounger, laying on a sun lounger. If it's a summer holiday, if it's a poolside holiday, if it's an all-inclusive holiday, that's often what you'll do. I tried to fit in as much activity as I could, but knowing that normally I'd eat around about 3,000 calories, and on this holiday I was probably burning hardly any compared to my job, I was conscious of that when I was eating my meals. I'm a massive fan of intermittent fasting, and I'll often fast, even if I'm all-inclusive on holiday, because you'll find that with the buffet food, you'll end up picking up lots of things that you don't normally eat, and causing a caloric surplus. On the other side of that, I don't want to limit myself on holiday, so I intermittent fast anyway, so I'll stretch my fast out till 2, and then when it comes to lunch at 2 and dinner, I can pretty much eat what I want, and that is often a massive fatty salad, some nice carbohydrates, some nice lean proteins, and then I've got room for dessert because I won't be snacking later on in the day. Moving on to equipment, I've got 3 styles of bands here. I've got a lighter resistance, medium resistance, and a heavy resistance. They can be used in the room, so if you don't have a gym in your hotel, you can use those for a range of things, spanning across the whole body, from core conditioning to total body workout, so incorporating all muscle groups in a variety of different ways. And if you Google or go on YouTube, there's plenty of different banded exercises and workouts that you can perform. These are a godsend if, like I said, you don't have a hotel with a gym and you want to hit a 10-minute workout. When I'll use these in the morning before breakfast if I want to break my fast early, or I'll use it before dinner whilst everyone's getting ready. It takes me 15 minutes to get ready, so it's not going to impact the people that I'm traveling with. So that's a fantastic resource. You can get these from Amazon. They're resistance bands, and there's a load of different resistance. If you want some personal recommendations on my favourite bands and sizings and things like that, just make sure you comment below. Finally, supplementation. I know some of you might stick to having whey protein or some sort of protein post-workout. You'll have a pre-workout that you'll use. You might have a evening recovery and things like that. Like I said with training, deloading is an important part of training. So this gives you a perfect opportunity to stop using your supplements, deload, fast, purge, any way you want to describe it. Effectively condition your body into saying that I don't actually need these, and if I do have them, it's an addition. It's a supplement to my training, to my nutrition. So the only 3 things: I brought caffeine for my pre-workout. I brought pink Himalayan salt for the mornings because we were drinking and to rehydrate with electrolytes, essential minerals. So that was every morning I had with lemon water to help alkaline my body, neutralise the pH balance. And finally, creatine. The reason why I brought creatine is because I had some left over from America, flavoured creatine, so I thought, why not just take it on holiday with me, see if I can use it up. It wasn't something that as a staple of my diet. I just brought it with me. Going back to the caffeine, I find that using caffeine is definitely a motivational thing, a mood enhancer, and I only use caffeine once a day before my workout, so it's something I look forward to, and I would use it before my meal in that dead space that you've got between finishing your sunbathing for the day and getting ready for your main meal. So I'd have my caffeine, so my coffee, my beanies, see that away, work out for 15 minutes, have a shower, and like I said, it didn't impact anyone I was on holiday with. The most important thing is you go to holiday, you don't go to train. Most important thing about staying fit on holiday is enjoy yourself. If you can't fit in a workout, it doesn't matter. You are allowed a week off of training. It's not going to change your goals. I trained, out of the 7 days, I trained for 5 of them, and the training was 15 minutes max. It wasn't go and do a heavy chest session, it wasn't go and do squats or deadlifts or anything like that. It was just a few push-ups, pull-ups, handstand push-ups, core, lunges, squat jumps, all things that involved high intensity, short rest period, and going to failure on them. So whether load was reduced, the intensity was increased. And just like that, the video is done. Thank you so much for watching. You might have noticed that this video had a slight hidden agenda in it, and that was my sabbatical. So as you can probably tell from watching this video, I am currently on a sabbatical, which means a whole month or maybe more off work. I know that I'm in the company of like-minded people, so you'll see this as an opportunity to develop myself, a bit of personal development, and the way I'm doing that is through using a sabbatical bucket list. I've put together, as you see, this lovely little jar here, a list of 57 or 58 things that I want to accomplish within this month or 2 months, and this is where I'm wondering if you could help me. I'm not sitting on my backside throughout the whole of January and a bit of February watching This Morning. Instead, I'm out trying to improve my physical abilities, improve my mental abilities, improve my opportunities in my experiences, and my lust for life. So, like I've mentioned, I've put together 57 things or 58 things that I want to accomplish this month. This is where I want you to help me out. What is a gift that you can share with your friends for free? Advice. So I'm putting together my list. I'm going to put it up on the screen now. I want you to have a look through that list and advise me if one, you know a simple, effective, cheap way of achieving any of those goals. Two, tricks and tips for achieving those goals. You might find that in there with things like self-defense lesson, I might be able to get it for free. Remember, I am on sabbatical. I don't want to be spending a lot of money. I am unemployed at the moment, so anything free would help me out massively. If you know anyone or you've been to anywhere on that list that you recommend, like a new city, a new country, if you know any sales that are going on in regards to flight sales, Eurostar sales, that would massively help me out. So I'm calling on you to comment below and give me a little bit of inspiration and advice on how I can go about achieving my bucket list, my sabbatical bucket list. Thank you so much for watching the video, guys. Please like, please comment. I'd love it if you can comment. Please share. I'm gonna finish off my Krispy Kremes. I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to go, so that's it. And until my next video, guys, enjoy.